father said I should be a fireman.
Still trying to get free cable TV, Dr. J?
I'm doing something much more important than that, Andrew. I'm increasing the electrical output in my house and decreasing the amount of kilowatts used.
You can do that, but you can't get free cable TV?
Andrew, by use of my electrical conductivity booster, the power company can save some much-needed energy. If my booster proves to be safe and effective, I can market it to thousands of homes.
But how can they reach it?
Well, I put it up there so that children couldn't touch it. It's very dangerous.
But if a kid came by with a ladder, you're a killer.
Andrew, is there some special reason you came by here today?
Yes. How was that?
Andrew, what did I tell you about using your superpowers?
I know. I'm only supposed to use them in the greatest emergency. Okay, it's not an emergency. But the truth is, I'm bored. I've got at least another 60 years ahead of me.
Andrew, I'm sure if you think very hard, you can come up with something exciting to do right now.
No. Kim Ross's parents don't leave town for another week.
I was referring to your impending geometry exam.
Oh, geometry and exciting don't belong in the same sentence.
Andrew, come here. Come here. Look around. What do you see?
A messy yard?
No, shapes. Shapes, dear boy. Geometry is merely shapes. From the incredible humpback whale to the glorious pyramids of Egypt. Name one thing that doesn't have a shape.
The color blue.
Go home.
Okay. Right after I do some speed cleaning.
Andrew!
What are you worried about, Dr. J? It's just you and me. I'm perfectly safe.
Get out of my way, pinhead!
You better pray that wasn't on.
I was trying to get those lovely words on tape, and then you had to stick your fat head in front of the lens.
Well, Mrs. Schellenbach, you know the old saying. If you can't say something nice about a person, get out of town.
Not even you can put me in a bad mood today, Jeffcoat. My new Elvis bust just arrived.
It is not always necessary to show that all 6 of these equalities in order to prove that 2 triangles are congruent. Big deal. I, Andrew Clements, invested with the powers of Ultraman, hereby declare that all trapezoids, squares, triangles, and all other stupid shapes shall be banished from this planet and replaced with one long straight line.
What are you doing?
I'm standing on my bed.
Why?
It's my bed. Do I need a reason?
Not for me, but Mom's gonna want to know why you're not studying your geometry.
Did she send you in here to spy on me?
No, I volunteered for the job. I guess I'll have to tell her you were goofing off.
Aaron, you're bothering me.
When I was trying to finish my science experiment, you bothered me.
I'm your brother. It's my job.
Well, Aaron, I'm surprised to see you here. I was sure you'd be in the garage cleaning up your things.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, well, that's interesting. You know, I have a feeling I may forget to give you your allowance.
How come you never forget Andrew's allowance?
Because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, studying his geometry.
You call this studying?
Yeah, this is the issue when Spider-Man does logarithms.
Andrew, I'm disappointed in you.
I owe you one. Good.
Mummy's beautiful boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
How's it going, Dr. J?
I'm afraid I have a few bugs in the receiver of my conductivity booster. Seems to have a tendency to reverse the electrical flow. That could be very dangerous.
That's how I feel about my geometry exam.
How's it going?
Great. It hasn't happened yet.
But you'll be ready.
Sure. I'll have a stomachache.
Well, hello, Andrew. How are you today?
Well, Mrs. Schellenbach, come right in. Can I get you anything? Tea? Coffee? Cup of carbolic acid?
Charming. You have a number of inventions down here, don't you?
Yes, it is a lab.
What have you invented down here?
Oh, the list is endless.
I mean the ones that work.
Hey, a lot of them work. A nail in a can and the boomerang ball are prime examples of scientific ingenuity.
Yes, they've really changed the quality of life on this planet.
So have you.
I read in a scientific magazine once about a light beam that could make people fly.
What is it you want, Mrs. Schellenbach?
Maybe Andrew could answer that for me.
I have a lot of work to do, Mrs. Schellenbach. I must ask you to leave.
Very well. Just remember, I'll be watching you.
Hopefully I won't turn to stone.
What was that all about?
What have I told you about abusing your superpowers?
But Dr. J, I've hardly been using them.
Hardly?
Well, I was kind of mad at Aaron, so I used them a little more than usual. But I didn't do... Oh. The Frisbee.
What Frisbee?
The one I found on the roof. I floated up to get it. I must have been so excited to find it. I didn't notice.
Andrew, this is a very dangerous development.
Come on, Dr. J. She's got nothing on me.
If there's one thing I've discovered, Andrew, it's that wherever Mrs. Schellenbach lurks, disaster is sure to follow. You must refrain from using your superpowers, no matter what the situation. You have to promise me that.
I promise.
Andrew!
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
We are in big trouble.